Peace and love to all the gods and goddesses of planet Kai. Peace and love to all the blue crystal babies and the star seed babies. Peace and love to all my high vibing human beings. Peace and love. Now, I'm going to keep it very simple today. I'm going to talk about just your typical forms of population control, right? And I'm pretty sure most of you know a handful. Like, most of you guys can guess some of these things. Hell, I'm headed to a form of population control right now. It's called the JOB. To help keep me living in fear. Fuck, that shit's retarded. But forms of population control that I would consider the top 5: religion, education, entertainment. I want to say sex. I want to say drugs, and I want to say food. But I got to pick 2 out of the 3. And whichever one, I want to say drugs, because that's a form of population control too, a more deeper form of population control. And then we have, so I'm going to go with religion, education, Is drugs and medicine, that's considered the same thing, right? Drugs and medicine is considered the same thing. So I'm going to go with religion, entertainment, education, drugs, and money. So religion, education, money, drugs, and entertainment. So we're just going to touch on a little bit of those subjects today, or a couple of them. However, I'm not going to make this video that long. I'm probably going to make it like a 30-minute video, but I want to touch on, see, when I touch on religion, people just feel some type of way. And I really don't care, because I have no ties to a man-made religion at all. No ties at all. Who I have belief in is the Almighty Ra, the sun god. You know what I'm saying? That's what gives life on this planet alone. You know what I'm saying? The sun. We had 3. Now we just got 1. We got the second one back. We got 3. But I love the sun anyways. But I'm gonna leave religion last. I want to talk about money, because that's like the main thing that you motherfuckers are so focused on nowadays is money. Like that's what you go to work for. That's what you dress nice for your girlfriend and all this other money. Now I want to ask y'all a simple question, like, what would you do if everything was free? As it should be, but what would you do if everything was free? That's my question to y'all. You can write down in the comments what would you do if everything was free? Matter of fact, I got a better question. What would we have to go to war for? What would we have to go to work for? And what would we have to pay for if everything was free? What would there be? A bargaining system? In case somebody has something you don't, but if everything is free, that means everybody has an abundance of everything, right? And I think the elites knew that. So they placed money, for one, they placed the religion, and then money. But they go hand in fucking hand. Why you think they got an offering plate in churches? Huh? You ever thought about that? Hand in hand. But I keep wanting to touch on religion because it's such a touchy subject. Like, I don't believe in, my beliefs don't come from no man-made book. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's holistically healing me in a way, or spiritually healing me in a way. Other than that, if it involves any form of the matrix, I don't want no parts of it. But money, I want to know why people feel it's so important to have money. I'm going to work right now, but it ain't for no money. It's just because for some reason I'm still in fear of like just giving this all up. Most people, I think that's like the one thing that's wrong with people is because they wouldn't know what to do if they just was to drop their job, stop paying bills, all that shit. But that's what we should do as a whole collective country. We should stop paying bills, stop going to work, stop paying taxes, like stop all of that shit. If everybody quit work on the same day, quit paying rent on the same month, quit fucking paying taxes every year, what the fuck can the government do? There's nothing they can do but comply or crumble. Their system is crumbling anyway. But at the same time, I'm not here to talk about that just yet. I'm here to talk about why y'all so infatuated with money. Like, and me being homeless, I've lived off the woods. Like, I've lived off the woods. And I learned that from, like, my grandma. My grandma lived off the woods. She was very in tune. And I wish I knew that way back then, but I didn't. I wasn't enlightened enough. I wasn't vibing high enough. But now, I know that she was really in tune with nature. I seen this lady, her green thumb was impeccable. I've never seen flowers come back from death. And you don't do nothing but touch them. That's crazy. She never used that miracle grow bullshit either. It was all straight soil. Like, it's crazy. But yes, living off the land is what we need to get back to. That's what they keeping us away from, living off the land. That's why they got us in houses. You know what I'm saying? In apartments, condos, beach house. I don't give a fuck what you're in. You're in a building. You're in a box. Whether it be a big box or a little box, you're in a box. So it don't make sense. But we need to go back to living off the land. We need to quit working. We need to quit paying these motherfucking elites and feeding into their system like we've been doing for hundreds of years. And the fact that this information is out here now and still nobody wants to do anything about it, or you got a couple of people, but like I said, they charging motherfuckers for this information. And whatever information I find free that's cosmically intellectual information that I need to raise my vibration, yes, I won't give it to y'all. And it's up to y'all to do your own research on these topics that I'm going to be speaking on. But that's just a simple question for me. What would y'all do if there was no money system? Y'all know how to barter. Pretty sure y'all traded Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Y'all, man, come on now. We know the trading game. Hey, I'll trade you this shirt for that shirt, these shoes for that shoes, that pants for that pants. Come on, man. Like, but it's just gonna be different. It's gonna be a barter system set up with fruits, vegetables, and herbs. The shit we need, you know what I'm saying? And then there's different talents. People have different talents that could work for the Matrix outside of the Matrix. There's people tapping in with electric culture. There's people tapping in with organite crystals and all of that. Like, hey, the planet waking up. It's either you gonna get with it or get left behind. That's why my favorite saying is get over it or get used to it. G-O-I-G-U-T-I. Check out the mixtapes, by the way. But at the same time, money is not needed, man. It's all materialistic. All materialistic. And when you grasp that idea of the concept of money, how it's made, why it's made, then you'll realize that it's not needed. It never was needed. It's not a necessity. Your only necessity, and I'm talking to the gods and goddesses, which is your black and Latinos, the cultures of black and Latino, and your high vibing human beings. I'm talking to you guys too. Thing is about money, it's materialistic. It's not a necessity. The only necessity you need is right there in the sky. I don't know about most of you humans, but I know black and Latinos, we can take the sun. Ain't nothing to it. That strengthens us. But some of you human beings, y'all go out in the sun and fucking roast like turkey. get bumps and boils and skin cancer and all type of nastiness because you don't belong here. I hate to say it like that, but you don't belong here. And I can tap into that on a different video. But right now we're going to keep it at population control. And the population they're trying to control is us. And when I say us, you know who I'm talking about. Human beings were made. Never mind. We're not going to touch on that yet. We're not going to touch on that yet. We're going to keep it at population control. So, money. My question to you guys is, what would you do, or what would we do? Because I'm talking to everybody as a collective, in a group. What would we do if everything was free? What would we do if everything was free and we had everything we needed? Which we do. It's just the elites make us pay for it. That's why I don't understand why some of you prophets, as I want to call y'all, because y'all speak so highly of having all of this cosmic knowledge. Why are y'all making everybody pay for the knowledge? Just because it's coming from you? Just because you teaching it, we got to pay you? And half of them will tell you that you don't even got to mess with them like that. Just go do your own research. Just go do your own research, man. That's all it takes. That's how I learned a lot of this stuff. And I've been hit to this shit years ago. Years ago, bro. Like, well, I want to say 2012, I was hit to this shit. Even before then, I want to say when I was 17, I was just now dipping my toes into this spiritual awakening when I was 17. But that's because I went through tragedy to help shape my spiritual awakening. But other than that, I want to know what you would do if everything was free. What would we have to fight over? What would we have to argue over? What would we have to go to war over? What would we do if everything was free? That's my only concept on money. Okay? That's my only question for you guys on money, because it's not important. To me, it's not important. You can ask, man. I practically give money away. And I barely got it. That should tell you something. I'm not materialistic at all, man. At all. And I tell you that to your face. I'm not materialistic. I don't care about your gifts. I don't care about what you can give me. All I care about is what you know. What you know. And are you capable of seeing clearly, if you know what I mean? With your third eye. That what is it called? Sapiosexual? A person who's attracted to intelligence. I believe that's what I am. I know that's what I am. Because I cannot stand a dummy. I do not want you around me if you got any type of fucking... Jeez, just be smart. I ain't the smartest man on the planet, but I'm far from dumb. Far from stupid. But anyways, I already touched on money. I'm gonna leave that subject alone because I gave y'all a question. I just want to know what y'all would do if everything was free. That's what I want to know. That's simple. It's a simple question, and a lot of people don't even have the answer to it. But anyways, I'm gonna move on to the medicine or drugs. And I'm gonna put the slash in between medicine and drugs, because people think drugs is opiums, and well, that's what the fuck your over-the-counter drugs is. This over-the-counter drugs, motherfucker. Only thing medicinal is marijuana and opium if you use it right. But they abuse opium so fucking much, it's crazy. The shit they put in these pills that y'all so willing to take. I got an auntie who's on who has cancer. I don't know what stage she in, but it's the late stages. And I told her all she needs is sound frequency to heal her. break the cancer cells right up. She argued with me and said that she gave up on holistic healing and she's still doing the chemotherapy or taking pills that has nothing to do with her, like, that has nothing to do with her healing. For one, if you got a disease, a dis-ease, why would you ever want to take a pill for it? Why? When you don't even know what's in the medicine. Just like when we get these vaccination shots, when we're born as babies, man, we don't know what the fuck is in them shits. They just tell us what's in there. What they want us to know what's in there. If y'all really knew what the fuck they was putting in us as babies, y'all would quit having births at the hospital. Taking your placenta. I don't even want to get into that. That shit too deep. What the hell they doing to our babies, man? And y'all sit right there and let them do it. Because y'all feel like it's justified. Because what? Who told you that was right to do? You being complacent. A lotus birth is the best way to have a baby. At home. In a pool, bathtub, somewhere in some water. And if you want to get spiritual with it, go around some dolphins. Be in the ocean with some dolphins. Or a pool big enough to have some dolphins in it. I would say, yeah, go in the ocean. There ain't no fucking dolphins gonna be captivated in no pool. But anyways, be around dolphins. The dolphins can speak to your baby on certain frequency levels and heighten its senses. Your baby will be smarter, stronger. I'm telling you it. And they have tests. They have actual proof of this. They banned it. I don't know if y'all heard of it, but they banned women from having children, or they banned pregnant women from going around dolphins when they're pregnant. In the late, you know what I'm saying, in the late months. Because that dolphin is talking to that baby on a frequency we won't even be able to understand. You see what I'm saying? Especially if you vibing low. You ain't gonna understand that shit. But back to the medicine, man. I want to touch on that we don't need no pills. Nothing from Big Pharma. Nothing from Big Pharma we need. At all. No pills. And I know y'all know Dr. Sebe. There's a new guy named Yaki Awakening. Or Yaki the Healer. My fault. Yaki the Healer. And then it's Yada Awakening. Those are the three people I know that's like healing people with herbs. You know what I'm saying? Herbs, and that's pretty much it. Straight herbs. And fruit. Herbs and fruit. That's pretty much it. Herbs and fruit. That's what Dr. Sebi was doing. That's what Yaki is doing. And that's what Yada is doing. Yada has a product. And shout out to Yada Awakening. Because I've been following him on his journey since when he first got started, back when he was still chubby. A lot of y'all don't even probably know Yada when he was still chubby. That nigga reversed. I ain't mean call him nigga because he ain't no nigga. We aren't niggas with gods. But that just slips up because that's just slang. I gotta break that habit. But the God was chubby back in the day before he got in tune with his frequencies, in tune with nature. I can't quite remember, but I think his grandma sent him overseas because he was sick. And he started healing himself. He started the healing process then. But I think that's when he first got started. It was years ago. I want to say it was like 2017 or something like that. 2018 when I started following Yada, but I've been watching his journey the whole time, and he's came a long way. He's reversed a whole bunch of diseases. Like, he reversed aging. Like, come on, y'all. The proof is in the pudding. It's just like nobody wants to comply to, like, cosmic rules. Y'all want to comply to the man-made laws and wonder why your life is fucked up. We gotta do better as a whole. We got to. Big Pharma is killing us. Y'all go to get these fucking, just like STDs, HIV, AIDS. You can heal all of that. The proof is in the pudding, man. Dr. Sebe has all the knowledge you need. Yada has all the knowledge you can receive. Like, Yaki has all the knowledge. We can heal from these diseases. We can heal from any disease because every disease is man-made. Every one. And I ain't saying most of them are concocted in a fucking laboratory. I'm just saying, like, back in the days, like the Black Plague, you know how that happened? I think because their hygiene was so fucking bad back in the days. It created a fucking virus, if that makes sense. See what I'm saying? That's man-made. So it's two versions of a man-made disease. It could be something that we do or it could be the action of our ways that make us form a virus, or we could be in a lab concocting them shits like these motherfuckers do at the CDC and make new viruses. Because my theory on the CDC is, why the fuck y'all still got these diseases, these viruses, these fucking germs? Why do y'all still have them? We know what they're capable of. You done did your research. You done figured out the cure to them. So why the fuck do y'all still have them? Because they tampering with them, man. You got to think, why the fuck? Center of Disease and Control. Just think of the name. Center of Disease and Control. So what the fuck are y'all really doing in those damn facilities in there? Those offices, those labs. What are y'all really doing in there? Like, why y'all keep tampering around with diseases that's fucking a bajillion years old? That don't make sense. And y'all wondering where coronavirus coming from and shit. Think, people, think. And a lot of y'all know this shit deep down in y'all core. That a lot of this shit y'all can heal from. Y'all just still choose to go to the fucking Walmart or CVS or Walgreens or your local hospital and get your fucking OTC drugs, man, for your fucking ailments and goddamn, and your... Listen, my fault, I'm getting too amped up, but it just, to my core, man, it hurts me the way that we living now. Like, and now that I'm being hip to it, I'm not finna go for this no longer, man. Not no more. So, Big Pharma has to go. They gotta go. Because they're killing our people slowly but surely. Not to mention the goddamn food. I don't even want to talk about the food. Because a lot of y'all still think y'all eating healthy. Vegan. Big Pharma is a no-no. We gotta stop taking their medicine. We gotta stop taking their pills. We gotta learn how to heal ourselves, y'all. We must learn how to heal ourselves. That is a must. I can understand if it's a broken bone or something like that. Your fucking femur is sticking out your thigh or something like that. I can get that. You can go to the hospital for that, because we just don't have the tools at home for shit like that. You get what I'm saying? So, of course they go, and then they make it that way, so we have to go to the hospital. Imagine if we had everything we need at the house. Imagine. Do you guys know that we can heal with just sound frequencies? I'm pretty sure you guys know this. We can heal with sound frequencies. just sound frequencies. But I'm gonna touch on frequencies later because that's a really big topic I want to get y'all on. Because people don't understand that we are not still. We are always moving. Everything that's around us is moving. It appears still because we're on the physical plane, the solids. And I don't know if y'all know the 4 phases of matter, but they go solids, liquids, gases, plasma. Okay? Solids, liquids, gases, plasmas. Okay? Right now we're on the solid plane. So it appears still. But the atoms and molecules that make up these fucking solid objects are moving. So therefore the object is never still. But we gotta learn our herbs and our fruits and what combinations go with what combinations go together, because you can fuck around and mix some shit and you'll have a poisonous damn cocktail. Now you want to drink some shit. No. We got to learn our herbs and we got to learn our vegetables. That is a must. We got to learn to get our green thumb back. We all have it. We all have it because we're connected to nature. We all have a green thumb. So we need to go back to, and I'm saying we need to because it's a must. We're dying. They're killing us still. Even though the matrix is crumbling, they're still killing us because we are still complacent. And when I say we, I mean y'all, because I'm breaking away from this shit. I'm just trying to help y'all along my journey, because when I break away from this shit, I ain't coming back, bro, to save nobody. To save nobody. I'm telling you now, I'm only taking my loved ones with me. Some of that ain't family and some of that ain't friends. But anyways, you can't save everybody. That's we gotta get back to growing our own herbs and vegetables. And we gotta also see, there's so much shit they're doing. We gotta also know what foods are GMO. I mean, what fruits and vegetables are man-made and which ones are natural to the planet. They don't teach us this in school. This is a lot of shit they don't teach us in school. Like I said, education is another one of population control, because they teach us what they want us to know. If they taught us true wisdom and knowledge, we'll be running this whole planet like we've been. Like we were, my fault. Like we were doing before they invaded us. And I'll touch on that topic later too, about the invasion. Like, if y'all really want to know, but I'm just keeping it simple. Simple enough for y'all to understand and comprehend that we are under a form of population control. They call it light code lockdown, because we are beings of light, electrical beings full of plasma. So it's just here in this vessel, we're in a physical state in the flesh. But outside of this, we have an etheric body, a cosmic body, a body of pure divine energy, light, brighter than the sun, light. But anyways, it's called light code lockdown, what they got us under. The whole planet is under it. Light code lockdown. And I can touch more now on a different subject, but like I said, we're keeping it simple. Population control. I touched on money. I'm touching on medicine now. And when it comes to medicine, I'm just keeping it short. We need to get back to growing our own shit. Point blank, period. We need to get back to growing. Get your green thumbs back, people. Get your green thumbs back. We're going to need that. Get your green thumbs. And another thing is, figure out what your ailments are, your problems with your body, and do research on it. Like, dig deep on what causes this, what causes that. Because when you find out the root of your problem, you'll know how to solve it. Always go to the root of your problems. When you lose something and you retrace your steps, That's you going back to the root of your problem, where you first started at. So why not take that concept throughout your whole life? Whenever you have a problem, get to the root of it. And some people don't even have enough intelligence to know what's wrong with them. So self-diagnosis, I wouldn't really recommend, but I recommend it because I don't trust no doctors telling me what they telling me because they signed an oath to tell me what they told me. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. No, not gonna do it. My mom's an LPN. Was an LPN. So thank God I knew what to do most of the times. I fucked around and banged myself up in the street. Half the time I went running straight home to her like, Mom, my head buzz, look. And she knew exactly what to do. So I learned from that. Now, if you come to me with your fucking arm twisted and shit like that, hey, hospital, my boy. Hospital. But I'm just talking about basic things like the eternal, like not eternal, but internal things, like the parasites we have in our bodies. Everybody got worms, unless you fully heal yourself and you've seen the worms come out you. And I'm gonna tell you now, worms can come out every hole on your body, okay? Worms can come out your eye, your ear, your nose, your mouth, your ass, your penis or your vagina. Yes, worms can come out there. And I bet you most of y'all don't even know that. You know those eye boogers you get in the morning? That's a form of your body pushing out mucus. Earwax, form of your body pushing out mucus. Pissing. All of these are exits. Your nose, your eyes, all of these are exit holes, man. For a reason. But we gotta get our green thumbs back in order to shut down Big Pharma. Because most of these people are still going to be going to these places to get they got that Walgreens, CVS, I don't know too many other ones. Or Walmart, Food Line, I think got a hell no. Hell no, not Food Line. But I know Walmart do. Got their own little place where you go pick up your medicine and shit like that. Any little RX fucking facility. We gotta get our green thumbs back. And we gotta learn herbs, fruits, and vegetables. We gotta learn the healing properties of those vegetables, herbs, and fruits. And you shouldn't be drinking too much of that bottled water, plastic bottled water. Definitely don't drink the tap water. You're still drinking tap water. Fuck. Okay? Fuck. Unless you got that Kagan machine, which is highly expensive. That shit like $1,200. Not the average person ain't got $1,200 to just blow on some shit they got to hook up to their sink just to purify their water. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us ain't around natural sources of water. I miss well water though. I do miss well water. Even that's not safe. But best water is natural flowing water from a spring. Natural spring water. But or shit like cacti. They absorb water from the ground too. And I've heard of reverse osmosis and all of that shit. But stop drinking the bottled water. It's only a couple I would advise you to drink, and that's Crystal Geyser, something meadow. I think it's like Brook Meadows or something like that. And because most of them waters that be like 8.9 alkaline, 9.0 alkaline, that shit is poison. That shit is poison. They trying to blind you more and be hip with the people waking up, with the masses waking up. So they want to be like, oh yeah, this water's high in alkaline too. Let's go ahead and purchase this. when it's filled with fucking poison. But anyways, green thumbs. Get them back. Start studying your herbs, your vegetables, and your fruits. Start changing your diets. All together, you got to change your diet. We have to stop eating meats. We have to. I don't give a fuck how much you like meats. The more you eat it, the more you're dying. Plain and simple. The more you eat meat, the more you're gonna die. That's not our fucking. That's meat doesn't go with our biological structure. Our digestive system isn't made for meat. It's made for herbs, vegetables, and fruits. That's all. That is all. No meat. No meat. That's the white man's diet. Okay? Y'all ever wonder why a white man can eat a steak raw? Huh? You gotta think of what he mixed with, what he spliced with. Most of y'all don't even know y'all spliced with 5 different sets of DNA. I know most of y'all white folks don't know that. And the ones that do know don't speak on it. I think, what, 40% of y'all are born with tails? White folks? Born with tails. Like Goku and Vegeta. Monkeys. You wonder where the Charles Darwin theory came from, right? Think, people. The Charles Darwin theory is y'all. It's white folks. It's Yakub's creations. That's how long it took him to splice DNAs, different animal DNAs, to get to where y'all at now. But I'll touch on that subject a little later. Right now, I just want to keep it basic. Population control, forms of population control. So I touched on money. I touched on medicine and drugs. Just slightly on medicine and drugs. Just with the medicine and drugs, just fucking. I don't see how it's so hard to revert, which means to go back. I don't see why it's so hard to revert to straight herbs and fruit when you know that it can heal you. When you know that it can heal you, you still choose to take medicine that's killing you. When you never even heard of some of these goddamn chemicals they compounding together, but you still choose to take that shit. So that's completely on you. But here's another thing. I'm gonna tell you this. You don't gotta listen to me. Do as you please. But just know, if you comply with the matrix, you're gonna die slow. Or quickly. However strong your immune system is. Which they're breaking that down every day. But I'll touch on that later. Now we're gonna move to education. No, I want to touch on entertainment. That's what I want to touch on. The entertainment industry. Jeez Louise, how corrupted that shit is. And I'm talking about all of your entertainers. Basketball, football, that's sports. We talk about sports, movies, television shows, your actors, your fucking your show hosts, all of these type of people. Puppets or clones, one of the two. Puppets or clones, man. They not here for the masses. I'm gonna tell you that now. They not here for the masses at all. They either puppets or clones, and they're here to push the agenda, further push the agenda. And I know y'all heard about the Epstein Island, Jeffrey Epstein, and how he coming out with all these documents, the documents of the people that been there. Come on, man. Come on, man. Your president's been there. Your goddamn, all these idols y'all look up to every day. Trafficking, human trafficking children, sex trafficking women. Like, these are the people y'all worship as idols, and y'all look up to them as idols and want to be like them when y'all grow up. All of that bullshit. That's what y'all want. That shit is not good, man. It's not good. The entertainment industry is still, you know, you got some people in there that's woke and know what the fuck is going on, but they've been silenced. They've been silenced. You don't hear from them much. It's a reason. They got in the game thinking everything was sweet, peaches and cream, until they opened the doors to that knowledge that they was hiding, and they really seeing the true facts of what's really going on, or how they're really getting us fucked up out here. Like, it's fucked up what they're doing, man. Like, y'all have no clue what they're doing. Some of y'all have an idea, but most of y'all have no fucking clue on what they're doing to us on a daily basis, because you have become complacent with the ways of the Matrix. But I'm here to break y'all away from that shit, man. I'm here to break y'all away from that. So, what I'm going to do is, the entertainment industry, I could touch on that all day long. The entertainment industry. I could touch on that all day. Because, like, half of y'all seen these videos of these entertainers shape-shifting and shit like that, or having psychotic breaks. Like, that shit ain't normal. That shit ain't normal. That shit is programmed. Like, it's all a program. But I don't think people understand, like, what's truly going on here. Because all entertainment, some of these people ain't even real. They're not even human beings. They're fucking aliens. Or cyborgs. Or clones. Oh no, I'm supposed to go up one more. But I don't fuck with no entertainers. I don't fuck with none of that shit. When I make my music is high vibrational music. You know what I'm saying? I've been on this shit. You got these rappers coming out now with that high vibrational music. My boy, I've been on that. I've been on that. And you can ask anybody that knows me by ChiicoDank. I've been making high vibrational music. Ain't nothing new to me. This ain't nothing new to the script, son. I'm telling you. But like, now y'all just now getting hip to all of this high vibe music. Come on, man. I've been on that. But the entertainment, like television alone, is controlling your mind. For one, it's keeping you inside. And we all know that we need to, well, most of us know, should know, that we need to be outside every day in the sun. And I'm talking to our gods and goddesses. Gods and goddesses. We need to be outside in the sun every day, soaking up that photon energy. Feel me? Slowly awakening our pineal gland, you know, so we can receive downloads. And give out more wisdom and knowledge, you know what I'm saying? And spread it amongst the masses even more. That's what we need to be doing. But guess what? We'd rather go to work, and we'd rather go to school, and we'd rather just work for the white man and the higher ups, the elites, and make them richer, while we still struggle every day. Ha! Yeah, that's my life. I'd like to do that. The fuck out of here, man. We gotta break this, y'all. We gotta break this. And these entertainers, they ain't shit. They don't really give a fuck about you. You gotta think about the whole concept of entertainment. Like, these motherfuckers legitly. Hold up, I'm parking. I gotta park. These motherfuckers legitly have us brainwashed to the point to where we don't even give a fuck about what we hear about the person. We're still gonna go goddamn see him at a concert. We're still gonna go put money in his pockets. We don't give a fuck what you expose about him. I love him. I love her. That don't make sense. The sport industry. These players get paid millions of dollars to go throw balls around. Think about it. Every sport has a ball. Damn near some sort of fucking form of circle. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. A ball in the hole. A ball in the hole. A puck in the goal. A ball in the rim. A golf ball in the 18th hole. A baseball bat. And a baseball. A tennis racket, tennis ball. Anyways. The entertainment industry is fucking rigged. Okay? From top to bottom. I got a prime example for y'all. Wrestling. How many of y'all are big wrestling fans? Y'all know this shit fake. Still watching it. And you still gonna watch this shit. You know why? Because you're complacent to the Matrix. You know this shit fake, but you want to watch it because it entertains you. How is that helping you spiritually grow? You watching some sweaty men throw each other around, or some manly women beat each other down. Fuck out of here, yo. Like, don't get me wrong, I used to be one of them fans too now. I used to be a big wrestling fan. But I found out early that shit was fake. And it crushed me to my soul, son. I'm telling you. It crushed me when I found out wrestling was fake. Cause I'm like, God damn, so how these niggas actually bleeding though? These niggas getting cracked with chairs. You got the goddamn barbed wire on the ropes, the tacks on the ring when they have the cage matches and shit. That's real, motherfucker. Like, that's real. But I found out also these motherfuckers be taping razor blades to their hand and like slicing themselves to create the blood. That's acting. They are very good actors. That's what wrestling is. Nothing but acting. And actors are actors. And actresses are actors that are women. The president is an actor for the higher ups. A puppet for the elites. A principal is an actor for school. I'm pretty sure he doesn't take that same attitude home. That same behavior home. No, when he comes here, he puts on a persona of someone he needs to be to fit his job title. So these motherfucking entertainers, they're all, what's it called? Magicians. They're all magicians, bro. To me, they're like all magicians. Like, they're just showing us these feats of impossible acts that we can't even fathom. Like, oh my God, how amazing is that? Fuck out of here, man. Like, entertainment industry is something else, man. Sports alone, I quit watching sports. This shit is boring. I'd rather go play it myself than to sit down and just watch. Yeah! Fuck yeah! We fucking won! No, man, like, go out there and be active. Go play the sport. Don't sit there in your house on the couch and watch it all day. That's boring as fuck. I always was wanting to be active. I want to go play the sport. I'm not about to sit in here and watch the fucking Lakers and the fucking... What? The Lakers? I don't even fuck with basketball like that. I don't even care to know the team names. But these motherfuckers, I'm not about to sit there and watch them play basketball on TV when I can go find a basketball court and play myself and do something constructive with my time other than just sitting on my ass. Movies. Jeez. The movies they coming out with now are just like right in your face. Here's what we're doing to y'all, and we want you guys to know. But you will never know unless you can see. That shit retarded. I don't even want to name some of these conspiracy movies. I can name some Men in Black. That's a big eye opener right now because they've been told us we walk amongst aliens. We live with aliens, other alien species. We've been living with them. They are able to shapeshift. They are able to wear skin suits. Like, bro, this shit is deep. But Men in Black is one. iRobot is another one. Will Smith was telling you, this is what's coming. And now look at Elon. Now look what Elon doing. Shit ain't clicking to y'all, man. Shit ain't clicking, man. Shit ain't clicking to y'all. I can name some more. I was about to say Man on Fire. Very, very good Denzel Washington movie. But no, I meant to say Enemy of the State, Will Smith. Enemy of the State shows you a little teensy-weensy of what the government was capable of back then. Of what they let you see. And they was capable of much more than that. But that's just what we saw them being capable of. And then we got Eagle Eye. We got Eagle Eye where they fucking was talking about the AI. It was an AI they built, but it took control of everything in the fucking US, bro. That shit right there, and y'all still want to fuck with artificial intelligence? Just the first word itself, artificial, unreal intelligence. So, like, man, these people are fucking twisted, man. But there's plenty of they clone Tyrone. There's plenty of movies out here that just shows us what they're doing straight to our face, and we're like, oh damn, that was a good fucking movie, boy. And then we always ask ourselves, what if that really happened? What if this really was going? It is, motherfucker. It is. It's going down. And they even got older movies. They got older movies showing all of this stuff, man. And I'm pretty sure most of y'all forgot in the 40s that they cloned the sheep. Y'all remember that? Y'all think that was just... Boy, that was their breakthrough. I'm going to put it like that, boy. When they figured out how to clone actual mammals, shit. We got cloned meat now. We got cloned meat. What y'all talking about? They can clone meat. What makes you think they can't clone a whole goddamn human? With all the bone marrow and fucking blood they've been taking from us all these years. When you a baby, they take your goddamn blood. When you on probation, they take your blood. Your blood in the system, nigga. Guarantee you it is. And if they can't get that, they can get like a hair follicle. Not hair follicle. Some of your hair. They can get your spit. They can get your... But blood is where it's at. Your blood is where it's at. Your blood and your spinal fluid. Them two right there, if they get that, ooh. Yikes. They got your ass if they get those two things. And then we already creating habits online that these AIs remember. Why do you think they got like your recent history? When you go to type in something, as soon as you type in a letter, boop, your recent history comes up. Y'all think that's natural for the internet to be doing that? No, that's AI tech. They studying your behavior. Excuse me. They studying your behavior patterns, man. They studying what you like, what you don't like, what makes you mad, what makes you upset. That's why Facebook is the way it is. The metaverse. That's why Facebook is the way it is. And he getting backlash from that shit now. But y'all gotta understand like what's really going on, like what they really doing to us. This population control shit ain't no joke. And religion, it kills me inside to know that black people are the most holiest Christian of all, when that's the same exact book they gave you to keep you complacent with slavery. Yes, sir, master. And y'all gonna sit there and open that same goddamn book. Yeah, they might have changed their Old Testament, New Testament. They don't give a fuck. It's the same testament. But they giving y'all this book, and y'all still be praising this who? Praising who? Who's y'all God? When you yourself is a god or goddess, why are you praising something in a book? A white man is your savior. We know that this ain't real, yet we still go to church every Sunday. We still praise the Lord when shit go right in our life. Pray to him when shit go wrong. What the fuck? Does that make any sense? You're praying to a supernatural being to come down here and save you when you are what you are. And I'm talking to my gods and goddesses. That religion shit, like you could be a Muslim. It don't matter. It don't matter. Buddhism, Judaism. I don't tolerate no religion. Because they're all derived from something to create something of control. They took the knowledge, they took pieces of the real knowledge and blended it together with their own pieces of bullshit and gave you religion in a book. In a book. They gave you religion in a book. And told you read that and abide by those. I want y'all Christians, because them the ones who are with the most. I want y'all Christians to look up the 42 laws of Ma'at. It's Kemetic principles. And tell me how that compares with the 10 Commandments. And then you'll see where they got it from. Cosmic knowledge, y'all. The 42 laws of Ma'at is what we need to be abiding by on a daily basis. And if you guys look at the 42 laws of Ma'at, I guarantee you guys have broken more than 30 of them laws. I guarantee, I put money you broke more than 10. I put money on it. I put my life on it you broke more than 10. I'm telling you, that's how intricate this shit is. Money, drugs, education, entertainment, religion. And what I'm telling you now deals with education. Because they ain't teaching y'all none of this shit in school. None. Like, and this is just some forms of population control. This is like, y'all, I'm not even, oh, I thought one of my crystals was missing. Y'all, I am not even touching, I'm like skimming the surface of this shit, man. Because I'm trying to keep it simple the way y'all can grasp the knowledge correctly. And not have it be overwhelming or unfathomable, because it's definitely fathomable. It may seem unbelievable because you've been complacent to these man-made laws for however long you have been living. I'm pretty sure it's more than 20 years. Okay? So that's that's a lot of habits you got to break. So I'm not saying this road is going to be easy. It's not easy at all. And whoever told you it's easy is a goddamn lie, lying straight to your face, because this road is not easy. It's hard. It's always going to be hard. But when you start spiritually awakening yourself, it becomes easier, because you are now wise to knowing all that there is to know. When we came here to build this planet up, we were on the 33rd frequency. We were vibing on the 33rd frequency. I don't even think most of you guys even know what that is. We're on we were on the 3rd, we're going to the 4th, and we're transcending into the 5th, right? Right? So, imagine the 33rd. How high you're vibing. We weren't even this small. We weren't 5-6 foot. We were 50 to 100 feet. Broly. We was looking like Broly. Now, can you imagine us? And when I say us, you know who I'm talking to. Can you imagine us being 50 to 100 feet tall? What they saw coming out the Caucasus Mountains? Of course they gonna want peace. They gotta look up at us like, God, boy, who is these people, boy? God, yeah, they vibrant, boy, they glowing. Look at them, they glowing. Damn. Okay, my fault. We come in peace. Nah, man. Like, they fear us. They fear us waking up, y'all. They fear us waking up. And we must wake up. There is no more sitting around being complacent with this matrix. We got to get in tune with each other. We got to move on one accord as a whole. And it's slowly happening because the planet is rising. As planet Chi rises in Kundalini energy, so do we. But you can get left behind if you're not working on yourself. If you're not spiritually working on yourself, you're going to get left behind. And it ain't going to be good for you. Family, friends, or foe. Just work on yourself. That's all I'm asking you to do, is do some shadow work and work on yourself. Meditate. Go ground. You know what I'm saying? Go do research on do biology research so you can learn learn the vessel. Okay? So you can learn how to heal the vessel. Okay? Like, it's so much more I'm gonna teach y'all for free. And if y'all need documents and like actual images of things, I have that. You can inbox me. I am harmless. I'm all about peace and love until you disrespect. Then I get out of character. I try my best not to, though. I'm very peaceful. Like, I'm calm and collective. Cool, calm and collective. Triple C. That's me all day. ChiicoDank. Like, we got to get in tune. Because it's been, and I want to let y'all know, World War III has been going on for so long. So long. It's biological warfare that they're doing. It's biological. Food, water, air. They fucked it all up. Food, water, air, and land. They fucked it all up. They poisoned every fucking bit of it. Well, they're poisoning. I ain't say they poison because they touch every piece of this damn planet. Even though they got the ice rings and all that, but I'm pretty sure those land masses outside of the rings, outside of this ring right here, luscious. Okay? Greenery everywhere. You probably won't even see buildings like that. And if you do, they'll be very, very intricate buildings. There ain't gonna be no buildings like these fucking little fucking apartment boxes we live in. No, they're gonna be intricate looking, of sacred geometry. That's another thing they don't teach us at school. Sacred geometry. When we came here, let me put it like this. When we're kids, we're supposed to be learning how to meditate, how to ground, how to focus energy, how to balance our chakras, how to unlock our potential as kids. So imagine you have a kid today, right? I would assume you had that kid at home. No vaccination shots, you don't need them. And you want to keep that placenta attached to the baby. It's called the tree of life for a reason. That's the extra nutrients needed for the baby to be fully developed. Completely. That's why they take it from you at the hospital. What do you think them fucking elites do with it? Eat it. Eat it. Because it's very, very healthy. But you want to leave it attached to the baby's umbilical cord as it was until it dries out. That's when you know that the baby has got all the nutrients from the tree of life. But when we came here as kids, we're supposed to be studying alchemy, which is like transmutation, solids to liquids, or liquids to solids, either or. Turning copper to gold, that type of stuff. Telepathically, we're not supposed to be voicing, you know what I'm saying, speaking. We didn't speak, we spoke telepathically. It travels quicker. Thoughts travel way faster than sound do. But both are a form of energy and frequency. But here's what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to put down in the comments some forms of population control that you know of, that we could talk about on this podcast. Because I'm gonna start going live after a while. I just want to get the basis out there, you know what I'm saying, of what I'm going to be doing on this podcast. Then I'll go live. Probably like episode 3, I'll go live or something like that. But other than that, I'm right here giving this knowledge to y'all. And if y'all want documents, like I said, let me know what documents you want and I'll find it for you. There's ways around shit. There's always ways around shit. But that's just me touching on, and I'm really just still skimming across all these subjects. I don't want to give y'all too much information and overload y'all. So I'm just gonna give you it piece by piece by piece. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna overload y'all with this information. It's a lot of information to grasp at once. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take it little by little and do it as well as I can, because it needs to be done. It needs to be done. So money. Here's that question about money. Here's the questions I want y'all to answer. I have 5 questions for each population control, for the ones I named. What would you do if there was no money? Okay? If everything was free, what would you do? All right, that's for money. For entertainment, what would you do? All of these are what would you do's if there was no entertainment. What would you do if there was no population control? What would y'all do if there was no form of population control? Knowing what you know now, what would you do if there was no forms of population control? Would there still be hate, envy, greed, jealousy? Will there? Or will everybody learn to work together as one? It's up to y'all. Let me know what you think. Peace and love.